All right, so you just purchased a John Deere X Series tractor, and the salesperson went over the machine with you, but everything was just a blur because you're super excited to get the tractor. Let's do another walk around with it here. So first off, being under the hood, we have our Kawasaki engine. So some maintenance items, our fuel filter here in front of the battery. You want to make sure you change that out once a year. Oil filter, our oil fill, our oil drain. We got our spark plug, one on each side for the twin cylinders, and then under the front here, our air filter. So those are your maintenance items that you want to check at regularly and change out yearly. As well, a fuse panel underneath the hood, our fuse box, and battery. So outside of maintenance, that should be the only reason you get underneath the hood of this tractor. So back to starting the mower, we do have to have our foot on the brake. You do not necessarily have to put your parking brake on, but just pressing the brake down. On our left side here, we have our throttle, which we usually like to start at around mid-throttle, usually a nice one, and our choke lever. Once you've got the choke on, you're just going to turn the key and crank it over. Now the cool thing with the John Deere is if I was trying to crank this thing over, it's got the digital display, it's going to tell me why. So right now it's saying, hey, you don't have your parking brake on. So if I push the parking brake, it's going to fire up. So it gives you a little bit of information within the display. So now you've got the tractor fired up and you're ready to cut. You're going to push the throttle all the way forward to get your full RPM. And then on the right hand side here, we're going to pull up on our PTO lever. So that's going to engage the mower blades. You're cutting along and you need to back up, and you kind of want to keep the grass cutting as you back up. This button here on our left is our reverse safety system. So with your blades on, you have to push the yellow button, then push our reverse pedal, start your reverse motion, and then you can let go of the button. That's going to allow the blades to keep turning while you're in the reverse motion. If you press your reverse pedal and don't push that button, it's going to shut the blades off and you reset your PTO lever. All right, so once you're sitting in the operator station, we'll kind of go over the drive pedals and that. So on your right side, we have our parking brake. So you need your parking brake to start the vehicle. As well, to set your parking brake is push down on the pedal and lift up on our orange lever. That sets your brake, and if it's been running and you need to get off the tractor and move something out of the way, shut your blades off and set your parking brake and the tractor won't shut off. So once you got it started, you can let go of your parking brake, and with the hydrostatic transmission, it's not going anywhere till you start pushing one of our pedals. So our forward pedal and our reverse pedal, and just the more you push it, the faster it's gonna go. Another feature it has with the drive is we have cruise control. So once you've got your pedal going where you want it and your speed, you push down on this button and then you can let go of your pedal and it's gonna stay locked in that position. When you want to release your cruise, just push down on the pedal a little bit and it returns back. Fuel fills nice and easy on the side. Now it is a short filler neck. Once you see the fuel, get ready to shut it off, because it's right there at the bottom of the fill lever. Seat slide here at our front. So to adjust the seat forward, you're going to push in the middle and then slide it forward or back as needed. Under the seat, you can adjust the angle of the seat by moving our springs here. This is our deck adjustment tool. It's another tool available that can go off the blades to set your deck height adjustment. This goes off the deck shell, which we prefer to go off the blades because that's actually what's cutting. But if you need to adjust level left and right, down through this hole here, and it goes in to a bolt down here, and you can raise and lower as needed for left and right adjustments. Grease points on our X Series tractors. Underneath our deck covers, on the side of the spindles, we do have grease points there. On our steering spindle here at the back, we don't have any on the rim, as these are bearings in these wheels versus just metal on metal bushing. And there's one right in the middle of your front axles. So those are your grease points there. And lastly, if you want to move around the mower in the garage by hand without starting it up and moving it, right now it's locked in hydrostatic drive, so it's a little tougher. But if we pull out this lever, we can roll this tractor around no problem. Now, if you do use that and you jump on the tractor and move your forward and reverse pedals and it's not going anywhere, make sure to look back. This is likely pulled out, push it back in, and away you go. If you want to adjust the deck height on this model here, in the center, we have our dial for our deck heights. So you're going to turn it to where you want to set it at. If you're going to take the deck off and clean it, you're going to want to set it all the way down to the 1, or most people are cutting between the 2.5 to the 3 setting. So once you've got that set where you want, this pedal here on our left is our deck raise and lower, and this is just our lockout. So once you push that down, you can drop the pedal and it drops the deck. And when you want to raise it, you're going to push down and lock up. So the nice thing with it, again, every time you drop it, it's going to drop to this height here. On this model, which is on our 500 series, we do also have a locking differential that you can just push down and locks both rear wheels for driving. Now that is only on our X500 series tractors. So again, that's kind of your operations. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us, and we appreciate your business.